Hello and welcome to the Lenzing e-branding Masterclass, General Module 9, TENCEL Luxe. What is in for you? We will start our journey with what TENCEL Luxe is all about. Then we focus on the branding process for TENCEL Luxe, followed by a detailed look into the application process for certification and licensing. Finally, we will speak about correct versus incorrect trademark usage. A short recap will summarize the most important learnings, and last but not least, we will have a look at more tutorials to explore. TENCEL Luxe in a nutshell. What is TENCEL Luxe? TENCEL Luxe is an innovative filament derived from wood pulp that is sourced from sustainably managed forests and exclusively produced in Austria with a sustainable closed-loop process designed with a deep respect for nature and the pursuit of exceptional quality. In other words, one filament, endless possibilities. If you want to find out more, just visit our website. How does the branding process for TENCEL Luxe look like? There is an offline certification and licensing process in place for TENCEL Luxe. What does offline mean? For Lenzing staple fibers, we offer a fully digital certification and licensing process via the e-branding service platform. TENCEL Luxe, Lenzing's filament business, is not yet covered therein. However, the good news is that we can offer a document-based offline application process instead. How can you apply for certification and licensing? In a first step, the fabric mill has to fill in the certification application form and send the completed form together with 2 meters of fabric for testing to Lenzing certification service. Please be aware that the overall fabric must contain at least 30% of TENCEL Luxe. Lenzing does not allow fabric blends of TENCEL Luxe with other lyocell filament yarns. Once Lenzing receives the application form together with the fabric samples, the certification team in Lenzing will run the fiber identification test. Finally, if all good, Lenzing will issue a confirmation letter and send it to the fabric mill by mail. Based on this confirmation letter, brand owners and retailers can in the next step apply for a marketing license, which is the official permission to use TENCEL Luxe in customers' own general communication. To do so, they have to fill in the request form and send the completed form by mail to Lenzing licensing team under licensing_filament@lenzing.com. Lenzing will issue the marketing license agreement and send it to the brand owner retailer, who will then check and sign the agreement and send it back to Lenzing. Lenzing countersigns the agreement and shares the fully signed agreement together with the branding guidelines and the logo with the brand owner and retailer. All artworks have to be sent to Lenzing for check and approval prior to printing or publishing them. Why is it important to use trademarks and other brand assets in a proper and compliant way? TENCEL is a legally protected trademark owned by Lenzing AG. Only we and authorized licensees may use Lenzing trademark and brand assets. Lenzing product brands are ingredient brands. Leverage Lenzing brands and brand assets in a compliant way to show your customers and consumers how your product meets their needs. By using Lenzing brands correctly, you can give consumers confidence that your product contains genuine Lenzing lyocell filaments branded with TENCEL Luxe. Unauthorized usage may put your brand at legal risk. For TENCEL Luxe, we have a verification, certification, and licensing system in place to ensure product authenticity and endorsed usage of the Lenzing brand. Unauthorized usage endangers our brand and will result in legal action. Let us now look at some simple steps to get it right. Have a look into our branding guidelines as a quick reference to logo and trademark usage. The branding guidelines will help you develop effective marketing activities in connection with Lenzing lyocell filaments. You may use the TENCEL name and trademark only if you have received a respective confirmation letter and marketing agreement. Since TENCEL is a brand name, do not use it as a generic product description. Please consult Lenzing licensing team in case you need support. Send all your design drafts for check and approval to licensing_filament@lenzing.com. Use the logo as given. The brand must be used as an adjective, not as a noun. Therefore, it is not correct to write, "This shirt is made of TENCEL Luxe," but you have to say, "This shirt contains TENCEL Luxe branded lyocell filament yarns." Do not use any Lenzing brand for your products, but mention clearly that TENCEL Luxe is the ingredient brand. Time to summarize. TENCEL Luxe is Lenzing's innovative filament. One filament, endless possibilities. There is an offline certification and licensing process in place for TENCEL Luxe. The fabric mill has to fill in the certification application form and send the completed form together with 2 meters of fabric for testing to Lenzing Certification Service. Lenzing verifies the samples and issues a confirmation letter. Brand owners and retailers may then apply for a marketing license and use TENCEL Luxe in their communication materials. Lenzing licensing team will check and approve related artworks prior to printing or publishing in accordance with our branding guidelines. Congratulations! You now successfully finished General Module GM9 TENCEL Luxe. Curious to learn more? Find out more about other tutorials at eBranding Masterclass. Next to various self-study tutorials available in different languages, you can also register for our live sessions or request one for you and your team. Feel free to contact us at ebrandingmasterclass@lenzing.com and we will be happy to recommend suitable eBranding Masterclass tutorials for you. Thank you and stay tuned.